First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekahak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad within these last days. To USA, Shalom. It's your brother Dubar Kabash coming back at you with a quick lesson in the spirit. I wanted to say something. The last video I just did one, and then I had to delete it as I reviewed it because Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1, I said 1/3, but I meant to say 2/3. So Shalakia for my discrepancy. That was indeed, my fault, slip of the tongue. So, the Haratazah, I'm going to do, I'll redo this lesson because I don't want, the flock to be led astray. So let me correct myself. All right, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh Shai will have mercy on Jacob. All right, so the Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. So the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, man. The northern and the southern kingdom. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, and no one else. So when you meet these wacky-tacky Christians out here that says God loved the world and all of that, no, that's talking about the Israelites. That word world goes back to cosmos, an arrangement of people. And who is the Lord always dealing with in the scriptures? I just read it right here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh Shai will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, right? And the strangers, which are the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So that's right, man. In the kingdom, Israel is going to be together. You understand? And the 2/3 are going to come back under the 1/3, man, under the hopeful elect. And Yaharatazah, I'm one of those men, man. So the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, period. Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their own place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Shai for servants and handmaids, right? Now, what is a servant and a handmaid, man? You know what? I'm gonna look it up, man. Let me see. Servant and handmaid. I'm gonna bring out the word servant. Servant. Let's hear it again.
Servant.
Servant. A person who performs duties for others, especially a person employed in the house of a domestic duties or as a personal attendant. So you get it, man. A person who performs duties for others. So these heathen nations are going to perform the duties for the Israelites. Period, man. Anyway, let me keep reading here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 2 again. And the people shall take them. It didn't say ask them nicely. It said take them, man. And the people shall take them and bring them to their own place. And the house of Israel, I thought it was the house of everyone. These Christians talk about, we're talking about a great multitude. Let's talk about the Israelites, man. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Shai for servants and handmaids. That sounds like slavery to me, man. So yes, there's going to be slavery in the kingdom of heaven, man. Period. Well, how do we know it's not just talking about... No, man, it's talking about captivity. Period. And they shall take... And they shall take them captives, right? Whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So that's right, man. Let's grab the word rule real quick, man. Because you got Jake out there. They especially these country folks that don't like to read. Let me see here. They don't like to look up words. I'll just say, let me see. They were and they shall rule. Let me grab this here. There it is right here. Okay, come.
Strong's H7287. Radha.
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 Radha, let's grab the definition. To rule, to have dominion, dominate, tread down. What does that sound like, man? It sounds like someone that's, you're ruling over them, man. You know? Let's grab the definition of the word rule. What does rule mean? Because, you know, you got to go extra deep with Jake. U-L-E. What does, let me see. What does rule mean?
Rule.
Rule. One of a set to explicit or understood or regulations or principles governing conduct with a particular activity or sphere. Let me see. Regulate, rule. Here it is right here. Control, jurisdiction, command, power, sway, dominion, government, administration, leadership, you know, supremacy, man. Authority, mastery, influence, you know. So that's what rule means, man. So we're going to rule over our oppressors with a rod of iron in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from our sorrow. That's right, man. We need rest from our sorrows, man. You know, you got brothers out here, and even you few sisters, tired of getting up every day, tired of going to work, you know, tired of your body aching and all of that, man. So we need rest, and in the kingdom of heaven, we will get rest. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans that are in captivity, man, under this devil. You understand? This is what we need here, man. We need rest. We need rest in the kingdom, man. Anyway, let me see here. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 3 again. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So that's right, man. You know, we're going to get rest in the kingdom. From bondage, you know, we get rest from fear and we get rest from sorrows, man. You know, we're going to get rest and we need it, man. And that's why every day, a man like me, I pray every day, you know, that's one day closer, man. Every day that goes past, I pray that it's one day closer to us getting rest. And it will come to pass, man. You know? So again, we're going to rule over our oppressors with a rod of iron, period, man. No matter if you like it or not. What hate speech? No, it's not hate speech. It's written in the scriptures. And here it is right here highlighted, man. Once again, you know, for you bug outs out there that like to say, well, that's wrong. Well, damn it, was it wrong for us to be in slavery now? It was ordained that we would go through slavery, man. And we're still in it today. You know, so in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna receive sorrow, man. I mean, not sorrow, but rest, man. And we're gonna have them in slavery. Now I'll read it again, really, really, really slow. And again, Shalakia for my discrepancy that I left. You know, in the last lesson, I deleted it and, you know, uploading this one. But I'll read again, and you can read along with me. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1, starting at the top. For the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob, right? Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their own place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which is the kingdom, for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them and bring, it's like, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve. You understand? So we're going to receive rest in the kingdom. We're going to have captives, you know, servants and handmaids, and we're going to rule over them. You understand? We're going to have to pick up the litter when it comes to the women, these heathen women, you know, and we're going to have rest. You understand? And it's rightfully so, man. You know? And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, Israel. Shalom. Hope this lesson was edifying. And once again, Shalakia for the last lesson I did. You know, I said 1/3, but I meant to say 2/3. Again, slip of the tongue. Hope this lesson was edifying. Ko halayim la ahalayanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom.